Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrownshow@gmail.com.
Just in time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just in time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
There are three types of doors that you have to encounter. The first door is a manual door. It is a door that that requires effort from you. You put your hand on the knob. You either pull or you push. That's the door that requires effort. And many of us are frustrated, irritated, and aggravated because it feels like every door we've been trying to open for ourselves has been taking all of the effort from us. But God says there's a second door that is a revolving door. Now, this door is crazy because it requires no effort, but it does require timing. Because the revolving door does the work for you. But if you miss timing, you end up going in circles. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but the last 6 months of your life, you've been going through some unnecessary circles. And God is saying, I've already made a way. You got to make sure you get in my. The third door is an automatic door. Jesus. The third door does not require effort, and it does not require timing. All you got to do is show up. Can I preach and declare the reason anxiety, depression, and frustration has been on you so heavy? Because the devil knows in this season, all you got to do is show up.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another episode of the Anthony Brown Show. I'm yours truly, none other than Mr. Anthony Brown himself. How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay tonight? It's so great to be in the house, in the number, just one more time. Now, I just want to remind everybody, definitely, if you're tuning in for the first time, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We're on our road to 50,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without you. So hit the subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's free to subscribe. So what you waiting for? We'll wait. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, click the like button, which is the thumbs up. That lets YouTube algorithm knows that you appreciate what we're doing over here, and they then show our material to other people with similar interests as yours, so the family can grow. So hit that thumbs up, the like button, and definitely hit the subscribe because it costs you nothing. And of course, if you want to comment on anything they were talking about on tonight's show, you can write your comments in the chat box below on Facebook and on YouTube. and we'll show your comments on the air, read it, and respond accordingly. So thank you once again. Again, I will be found on all social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which is now known as X, under the Anthony Brown Show. So I'm joined tonight by none other than my very lovely, the very beautiful, the one with the bodacious, voluptuous, 7-layer, most plumped, roundest, squishiest, yet moist cakes on this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Of course, that's none other than my beautiful sister, Miss Juicy Cakes.
Blessings, peace and love. How are you?
How's it going, Juicy?
It's going. Glad to be here.
Glad,
It's beautiful Thursday.
glad to have you here in the numbers.
Yes, thank you for creating the space to be.
Yes, it's $3 Thursday.
$3.
$3 Thursday. $2 Tuesday and $3 Thursdays.
Oh, fine nigga Friday.
Fine nigga Friday. Hey.
$5.
Okay. Listen, did you get the picture I sent you? My garden.
I did. I haven't had a chance to respond.
You know, because last year when I planted, or a year and a half ago when I planted the lemon tree, it didn't produce lemon, so I was getting kind of discouraged. But this year, it has the little lemon on there.
I told you. And I saw them tomatoes too.
And tomatoes. I thought so. My lemon tree is like 8 of them in that one little cluster.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh my God, I got lemon. You know.
Now, you would want to take some of them off so you could force the nutrients back into the tree, so it'll fertilize and make other branches grow fruit as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good. You should have done it when you saw the flower, but
Okay.
it's okay still.
So yeah, so my lemon tree is finally growing lemon this year, and
Congratulations.
I have 3 different tomato plants. So I took a picture of the one tomato plant and sent.
Oh, that was just one?
That was just one, but I got 2 more plants. There's different types of tomatoes. One is I think it's called a beefsteak tomato.
I like them.
Yeah, the bigger tomatoes. I got one of those, celebrity, and something else. I can't remember what the other third one was, but I got 3 different types of tomatoes.
That looked like that was a beefsteak you sent.
And the thing about it, I started them all when they were like this big as a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Were they plants? Yeah, they're all little bitty plants I got from Home Depot. So they're probably like 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches tall as individual $5 plants. And I planted them, and now they're probably, all of them are probably like 4 feet tall.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And so the tomatoes are growing, the lemon are growing.
How'd your collards do?
We didn't eat off the collards 2 or 3 times. So the collards is doing what they're supposed to do. They doing the thing.
They were good, huh?
You better believe it. And Jeanette was asking me, can you eat the leaves from the broccoli? Because you know the broccoli plant, it grows so big, and 50% of the plant is just the leaves. Only 15% of it is the part that you actually eat with the broccoli and cheese, and the rest is the stem and stuff. So I was like, well, we're throwing away 50% of the plant.
You only eat your broccoli with cheese?
Well, I just say that so that the viewers know the part I'm talking about. Because it's called what, the bulb or the boob, or what is it called?
Yes.
Right. So I Googled it, and yes, the guy was saying you just cut it up just like a lettuce. He took a broccoli leaf, a lettuce leaf, kale, and I think a collard green leaf, rolled them all together like a big thick cigar, and chopped them up, and it was a salad.
It's also good if you saute them too with some onion.
That too. Yeah, he sauteed them. Mm-hmm.
And you can saute with onion and some vinegar and
Yes, yes.
honey, like a balsamic vinegar and apple.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a good recipe.
So I said, yes. So since there's so many broccoli leaves, I said, we're not throwing that away because I got 4 broccoli plants. And the leaves are humongous. And now they have the broccoli in the center that's growing. I'm like, oh my God, this is broccoli too.
Have you had any of the broccoli yet?
No, not yet. This is the
Oh,
first. And they
just
all
make
came
sure
from,
when it's time to eat it, clean it because the bugs that grow can be in there are green, looking like the broccoli, but you'll
okay,
see it move. Just
okay.
go inside.
And they all grew from a seed. I started all of them from a seed. And now I'm getting ready to eat. So,
Seed time and harvest.
okay, and then what else I had grew that's growing? So my broccoli's growing, my lemon's growing, tomatoes are growing. The okra grew twice, and we plucked them twice, but we gave them away because we don't really eat okra. So they grew twice, but then the third time they kind of just died out, and I just let them die out because I didn't want to replant them. So that was
Aren't you
fine.
juicing?
Sometimes,
But you can do so much with okra. You could even have rubbed that on your feet and then shower with them. You could use okra in so many ways. You don't just gotta eat it. But you needed
yeah,
okra.
I didn't know. So once it grew, and I grew that from a seed too. So I grew like God knows how many okra bushes, and then when the okra grew, I just plucked it and gave it to the neighbors. Even my red peppers, I got the red hot peppers, the jalapeno peppers, the red bell peppers, and the green bell peppers. They've been growing crazy too. I was saying I
Did
got
you?
peppers, green peppers, and the red jalapeno peppers too.
I like the bell peppers. We today. Happy New Year. It's the first day of
Yeah.
spring, and so we had some warm weather. It's about to get a little chilly, and then it's going to be time for us to start our growing. I picked up a lady in our neighborhood. She was giving away some tomato plants, so I got some tomato plants already that she had
Okay.
started. So I'm excited
Oh,
for.
then on the other side, on the front part, we got the lettuce.
Yes. Now, man, so remember when weren't you speaking of appeal? You showed us about the label appeal
What peel?
for the labeling for fruits and vegetables.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's a like how you have the sticker that tells you your codes for your fruits and vegetables, and you have the 4-digit numbers and the 5-digit
Oh,
numbers in
yes. Uh-huh.
organic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now there's a new sticker that you'll find on it. And it's so like how you have Dole stickers on the fruit and vegetable, or Sunkiss on there. Well, it's a new label. It's white label with a green like leaf, and it's Appeal, Appeal, Appeal. Um, that is a company that is using food to distribute the vaccines to people. So they have grown those foods, and this is a test that they're doing to see how it responds and people react to it. But remember when I told you how they were making natural vaccines and putting it in tobacco and other different farms and stuff?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they extended it to tomatoes, lettuces. They're using a lot of the different lettuce to do it, and the labeling will have a peel, and that will let you know those are the vaccinated vegetables. But they're even doing it on organic foods now. So it's like, I'm so glad you're growing your own food, and I
Okay.
hope everyone else starts getting on board because
I even got the guy downstairs below me, on the first floor, growing his aloe, his tomatoes, his beans.
And then y'all just share crop.
We do. We share each other.
I told her, she said, how many plants you want? I said, well, I got 5 in my family. I said, but I would like a few more so I could be able to give to people around my neighborhood. She gave me 12.
That is awesome. I wish I could have 12 somewhere. Oh, I want a backyard so bad. See what
I
you're
don't have a
doing.
backyard for them. They're going to go right on the side. I told you. I'm telling you, you can take a piece of board and you can hook them on and you can make a wall and you can do it.
I don't rent my patio. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. There's no room on my patio.
I got you. I feel you.
I don't even have enough room to put. Matter of fact, we even got a 5-gallon bucket out there that had just soil in it from a long time ago. I had corn growing in it, but it just didn't do well. So I pulled up the corn, got rid of it, but I kept the soil. And I re-neutralized the soil by putting more fertilizer and stuff in it, and nitrogen and magnesium, and put it in the soil and woke the soil up. So Jeanette brought home a rose bush, and it was sold at all these grocery stores, and all it was a stem and a root. That's it. So we put it in there, and it's growing beautiful now. So now we have a rose. So that's the first flower out there, because everything else is fruits and vegetables. But now we got a rose bush.
So it's the first time you've done flowers?
Right.
Well, roses that's one of the most expensive oils, essential oils. A bottle like this size bottle of rose is like almost $300.
Wow. Well, now we got roses growing in a 5-gallon bucket. And
I'll tell you how to make rose water. The distill process on the stove.
Okay. And she also said that they also sell, in addition to selling just the stem, which is a rose, they also got blueberries, blackberries, I think strawberries.
That's where I got my blackberries and blueberries from, was Aldi's.
Yeah, so I know it's blackberries and blueberries, but I think she said strawberries too. I'm not sure. But so she's gonna pick those up as well the next time. And so I'll be playing those as well. So we like to do smoothies.
So you could have put the okra in the smoothie.
Ew.
It wouldn't make you wouldn't have tasted it. All the fruit would have masked that flavor.
Okay, mix it with the others about make an okra smoothie.
No,
Like, oh.
I said put it in there. Yeah. I ain't say make one.
Okay.
Just an ingredient for the nutrients.
Right.
Yeah.
So the guy was even saying that the broccoli leaf is sweeter than the kale leaf.
The who?
The broccoli leaf is sweeter than kale. Because kale, is very bitter.
Yeah. I don't do kale.
Right. I don't really care for it. Now I have kale like that growing, but I don't eat it. Whenever neighbors or somebody come out that can have some kale, I'm like, go on it and get it.
Mm-hmm.
They just go out there and get them a couple of leaves or whatever. But me personally, I don't even eat it. So okra and kale is 2 plants that I was growing. I'm like, I don't know why I'm growing it, because I'm not gonna eat it.
Gotcha.
But it was
something to grow.
Huh?
I said okra something to grow.
Yeah, okra was kind of easy. I've grown okra before a long time ago too. When I was even younger, like in elementary school, and a kid, I had a garden in my backyard. Lived in the projects, and I had okra. Now back then, my mom used to cook okra. Well, okra, and I think it was like okra and tomatoes stewed down.
Yeah. You don't like that with some rice and liver?
No, ma'am.
I ain't never eat it.
Me neither.
That was the day
And
I
she loved it.
fast.
She loved it.
My mama, I'll be like,
And I didn't
never.
eat liver either.
I ain't never eat it. I ain't never eat no liver, no rice, no okra. I don't like
Oh,
okra.
gosh.
But when I was pregnant, I had okra.
You had a craving for
And
it.
I'll eat fried okra. Today I'll eat fried okra. Someone fry some okra with some hot sauce and barbecue sauce, I'll eat that.
Did I see? Oh, I sent it in the group. I was gonna say, did I see you my latest book, God Made Us and Loves Us? Isn't that group text? I sent it a couple of days ago
Yeah.
with the 4 people on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna I gotta send off and get my copy, not my copyrights and also my ISBN number. I didn't know the ISBN numbers was that damn expensive. One ISBN is $125.
Mm-hmm.
I said, damn, I'm working on 6 books.
But can't you use it in there like a package you can purchase?
Well, they got a package for $295. I can get 10.
Right.
So I can get 10 ISBN numbers for $295, and then they would just save them in my. What's up, DP?
Hi.
Peace and love.
And they would
Hi,
just save.
hi. I will be ready shortly, you all.
Looks like you in. Where are you? Target.
I am in a holy convocation right now with the Lord and the saints right now.
Yes, and the ain'ts.
Amen.
Some of them.
Where's Legacy at?
I sent the
I'm
link out.
texting.
So I think
Yeah,
he's saying he's at church.
yeah. They have this thing where, like I say, you get 10 ISBN numbers, and they will save them in your back office. And then as you create titles, you assign the title to the ISBN, and then you can publish it. So I'm gonna do that. Juicy, I'm gonna buy the 10 ISBNs for $295.
Yeah, that's a better deal than one for 125.
Okay.
I think that's what we had did. That's why I was like, wait, I know it was half for one, but I thought they had that package.
Yeah. Since I'm working on 10 titles, I'm sorry, 6 titles. The 10 is gonna be perfect.
You don't have to use all 10 at one time.
No, because the ISBN website, you create a profile, your own personal profile. You log in and you put up, and all the 10 numbers will be in there. And then as you create a book, you just go in and assign that book the next number. Boom. So probably next week I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
That's what's up. Stay productive. Stay productive.
So hopefully by, if it's the Lord's will, by the end of this month, I will be a published author.
Well, Bob Hope is dead, so we're not gonna go on the hope. We're gonna make sure it's done. And get it done now. Get it done.
If God be for you, who can be against you?
Okay.
Okay. And we know we for it. Here for it.
Yes.
So that means we're gonna have to have a book club.
Because I'm gonna try to do, since I'm working on 6 titles, I'm gonna try to have one book released every month until I get all 6 of them out there. So every month for the next 6 months, it'll be a new book.
Every month for the next 6 months, you'll release a new book.
Right, because I'm working on 6 titles right now.
All right.
Four definitely, and two is maybe. So every month for the next 4 months, definite. But the other 2 is probably gonna
Okay.
be the other two out of the 6 is gonna be a little bit more challenging.
Wow.
Because one is explicit and X-rated, so it's
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna publish that.
You don't know how you're gonna publish it.
I mean, I can still publish it the same way on Amazon KDP, but that's the one I got to get either your mom or Junior to edit.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the 6th one is part of a three-part trilogy, but it's the first one of the 3 parts trilogy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. I got a couple of videos here. I had a video called "Be Careful Who You Call Your Friends."
Excuse me.
Well, no, I'm gonna watch. We'll do that on the second one. I want to do the
Careful
one.
who you call your friends.
Be careful who you call your friends.
Man, today with all this stuff that's in the news, whew, careful who you call your children, your brother,
Okay.
everything.
Speaking of the stuff in the news, I heard that. Remember they're talking about Project 2025 from Donald Trump? They were saying that the Project 2025 is supposed to be completed by July.
Mm.
What's up, cousin Paul?
Well,
They said Project 2025 is supposed to be completed by July. So everything that's in Project 2025, Donald Trump is signing it off, and it should be completed by this summer.
well, to my understanding, it has gotten the housing issues went to the good where they even got an increase. So where some people were feeling that there were bad things happening, um, a lot of good is coming from it. And a lot of people were getting their jobs back who had not did anything wrong, I guess. And so I guess where the job is warranted back to them versus the
The
others
federal
who,
employees supposed to be getting some judge signed into order that the federal employees supposed to be getting their jobs back.
yeah, but not everyone. And so like you got to think the point he said to them was write down 5 of your achievements and you'll keep your job. And we so ornery, we don't want to write down what we did so that we can keep our job, but we'll go get a vaccine to keep our job. But either who, some people weren't needing to be having their job.
But first of all, Elon, that's not his place. That has nothing to do with his position. So,
Yeah,
so
I don't understand that concept that's going on there.
and then not only that, listen, not only that, what if I didn't do anything? I just came to work every day and did my job, did what was required of me, and went home. So you said me write down 5 things I did. I came, I clocked in, I went to lunch. You know what I'm saying? I did what I supposed to did. I did what's required of me.
Well, I have experienced personally people who come and say they doing what's required of them and getting a whole bunch of money where their salary can pay multiple people, and they can come sit there and not do nothing. So for those that do work and lost their jobs and put into the system and are advocates and doing what they're supposed to do, I'm glad they're getting their positions back. Because when you sign up for these positions and you're getting the pay that these positions are paying, some people up here getting like $100,000 just to be a security guard.
But at the same token, they didn't start at 100,000. They've been there probably 20, 30 years.
No. Tell them about these jobs up here. You go and look into some of the salaries that they're offering, starting out, bonuses that they're giving. And so I see his tactic of exposing this, but you know how when you're in school and there's a kid that's doing wrong and y'all laugh and he just keep doing wrong, so the teacher say, all right, I'm going to punish everybody. And I bet y'all going to get him to stop because y'all ain't going to want to keep getting punished. And he turned around and he stopped. It's madness. It's crazy. It's insane. It's unethical. But it weed and feed some things. But I don't know if the Project 25, everything playing out would be something to be fearful or negative about. Like I say, if we not 3/5 but 3/5 of a people, that might not even pertain to us. You know what I'm saying? That might be like we might need to mind our business. When you the law of attraction and things you want to take place, I just don't see giving the energy to so much that we don't want to happen. And so many people have been doing it. And it's like, if you don't think it's right, then you should be talking about what the solution is, not the problem. Because I don't want to discuss the problem. I'm already aware. Now we gotta make sure we stay all right so it don't affect us. So you doing them books each month? Multiple streams of income. That's one way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on doing it. You gonna play the video?
Let's talk about our 2025.
Our 2025.
Listen, I'm showing the first video. It says, "Be careful who you call your friends." Check this video out.
Okay, babe. All right. Hey, y'all, I'll be right back, okay?
Ready to go home.
Girl, I'm so ready to go home.
Right.
She just getting on my nerves.
Who?
Your friend. Yeah.
What you mean?
She always, like, we supposed to be hanging out. She on the phone with this man, like.
I mean, it's her man. It ain't just anybody.
Her man. Okay. Her man that's in my DM. I can take her. I don't even really fuck with her like that.
Are you serious?
So,
have you told her?
Tell her for what? She be way too loud and wrong about a nigga. So, I mean, she'll learn. She'll figure it out eventually. It might not be me. It might be somebody else, or it might be me. It just depends on if she keep pissing me off or not. I don't know.
I heard you say my friend, but that's her friend.
It's your friend.
Girl, he's so sweet.
Hey, friend.
Hey, boo. So,
You got what you needed?
yes, he's so sweet. We about to go to dinner tomorrow. He got a whole day planned for me tomorrow. Like,
I love that for
this
you.
man is just so good to me.
I love that.
Yes.
I see y'all lasting for like a very long time.
You see that too?
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing that. I've been having all these signs. Oh my God. I keep seeing 1111 every time.
Yes, and when you see 1111, baby, you know it's for you.
Yes.
Ain't that right? I love it.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. What's wrong?
Man, I'm tired.
Oh.
Oh. Well, when we gonna get together again? I'm gonna take both of y'all home. When we gonna get together again? Cause you know I love spending time with y'all, and I just love you.
I love you too, but I don't know. I'll be busy because
I love you.
my baby
bad.
he been showing
And I'm
out.
inspired. I'm inspired because y'all give me hope for real.
Okay.
How long y'all been together?
We've been dating like a year and a half. He been a proposed friend. I feel it. He just keep talking about.
Just make me I'm the maid of honor. I'm the maid of honor.
You already know. I
I'm the maid
want
of
both of
honor.
y'all in my wedding. He just keeps saying like certain. He just keep giving me signs like. I'm just.
You trust him, friend. We prayed
Why
for
wouldn't I
this.
trust him?
I prayed with you for this man.
I don't know.
Year and a half. I prayed with her for this man.
You did with me, and look how it manifested.
Yes.
God is good.
I love y'all.
I love you too.
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Let me see that on.
So there it goes. It says, be careful who you call your friends. Wasn't that interesting?
Man, yeah, that was. I mean, I don't know. I
So
can't
what
put that in my
would you do if you was a passenger in the front?
I'm not two-faced. I'm not fake. I'm not like, and see that part right here, I would say I don't feel like I'm a snitch or something, but I would not be sitting there. When she got in the car, I would have been quiet. When the driver, the girl who was showing the phone, started talking, I would have been like, wait, why you faking? Like, I'm not, no. We're not about to be, because for one, it's okay for you not to like her. That's my friend.
Right.
We ain't got to be around you. But you're not about to play my friend in my face. Because you ain't my friend, you'll do me the same way. No. Hell no.
Right. Now, I think that's what she was saying.
Yeah, nah. And then you come back and, nah. I wouldn't sit there. It right off rip. Now, she would have gotten in the car, and they would have pulled off, and the girl would have been quiet, she got an attitude, like, I just don't like her, I can't wait for her to get out of my car. Keep that same energy. And take us where we got to go. My friend going to get out the car. And then I'm going to let my friend know, listen, your man ain't no good.
Brother Carlson, let's pray for the sisterhood. Will just come in. How you doing, Will? How you doing?
Hey, Will.
You missed the video, Will.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Maybe what would you say?
What would I do?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's talking about she was dozing off. She was trying to get a nap in. She about to go work.
Well, Boo, I'm sorry that we're not entertaining enough to keep you awake.
Nah, Newbie been up working since 6 o'clock this morning.
But yeah, I'm like you. I would have said something to the friend in the back seat.
Yeah, nah, we
and like
can't
you said, because the driver doing what she's doing, Yes, you're doing it to the girl in the back seat, but if you're doing it to us, she'll do it to me too.
And for me, I don't even care if you doing it. If you aren't doing it to me, you doing it. Period. Like I like people for how they treat people, not just how they treat me. Because if I see that you'll treat somebody wrong, you don't have it. That's not right. I don't like. You can't treat me right and treat other people wrong. Because you just know why you only doing me different because you think you could get something.
Exactly.
That's manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. But that's why I don't got no friends around me.
You do. You got one sitting next to
I have.
you.
Well, I mean, yeah. Listen.
That looked at it all.
That's my best friend. Hey, best friend. And y'all on the show. And I got friends. I'm not saying I ain't got not a friend, but I'm saying when it comes to riding around like that, look, my homegirl just texted.
Will say he's too confrontation. He's too confrontational. I'd have to tell her to say it to their face.
Wait. I'm far too confrontational. I tell. Yep. Tell your face.
Brother Carl said, "God is love." Amen.
Boy, I thought I had more. Now you think you got some juice and it's gone. I'm okay. I had some limeade. So what's the other video?
Okay, this one here. Well, it's embarrassing. That's all I got. The title is called is embarrassing. Now, the video, I'm showing the video because there's in this day and age, there's so many women. Oh, well, personally, I feel there's still roles. There's still certain things that women should and shouldn't do. There's certain things that the men should and shouldn't do. I'm very traditional and old school. Like I feel that
Gender role.
if a couple live in a household, I think the man should take the trash out. The man should fill the car up with gas. The man should cut the yard, could cut the lawn. You know, I don't think I want to see my sister or my mom or my wife out there pushing a lawnmower.
Okay.
What's up?
Especially when there's grown men sitting up in the household.
I feel that.
You know, you got a teenage son or men in the household, and then the daughter and the wife taking the trash out, washing the car.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't mind washing my car because I'm real particular about how the car is clean, and I gotta get all in the groove. I feel like
that's different though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you on everything. That's what I'm pointing out. But for me, when it comes to the car, I know I gotta ask these people. Like if I gotta ask somebody to do something that I know how I am, I might as well do it myself because I'm real picky. But all that other, I am not taking that trash. If I gotta take the trash out, whoo, I'm raising hell.
Exactly.
I'm gonna talk so much crap.
Will say, and women don't touch doors around him, so he opens doors. He's traditional. I mean, even when you're walking down the street, the man should walk on the outside. Make him feel safe.
It's so many gentlemen, so many people today who do not do that. I don't even want to call them gentlemen because if they were, they would do it. But it's so the home training is not there, and it goes back to that single family home. There's not a man doing that enough in the eyes of these young men for the men to think they should do it. And it's
Mm.
sad that it was our generation and on that's lacking.
Well, here's a
Not,
video that I thought was a little unorthodox, but it's entitled "It's Embarrassing."
it's
Check
embarrassing.
check this out.
This is so embarrassing.
I have something to tell you. From the very first day I laid eyes on you, I knew you was the one for me. I knew you was my soulmate. I feel like God specially made you for me. They say sometimes you gotta wait your turn, and it's my turn. But my turn not gonna end. I'm a winner and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna win you. I want this forever. I want you forever. So I have one question.
A question.
Gregory King, will you marry me?
I'm in love with my baby mother, yeah. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm in love with my baby mother. I don't know what you got going on here, but
Is this a joke?
it's not a joke.
What's she doing here?
I don't know. This is some kind of setup or something. Like, I don't.
What is she doing here?
I invited her here. I told you this shit wasn't gonna work anyway. You look like a fool. You down here on one damn knee. This
What do you think about that situation?
Nubia and I watched that now a couple days ago. And I feel like she said you like a damn fool. She had to know something. And his mama wrong as hell. But that's some stuff I do is sit there. You saw the little baby sitting on the couch. Everybody watching. They there for the show. I'd be
Right.
there for it too with my popcorn while I go on popcorn. Oh my goodness. I just want to know, what did she, like he said, I don't know what you got going on. What did she think was going on?
Exactly.
He said,
I
I'm
don't.
in love with my baby mama.
Right. And see,
He
again, I'm
said,
old school. I'm old school in tradition. I think that, like the scripture said, a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So he should be on his knee proposing to a woman, not she's on her knee. Where does she get that from?
well, I said that to Nubian, like, I'm so sick of this happening, people thinking they need to do that, because that's like, However, I will say, I have had multiple men talk to me about the men to female ratio and how women should be throwing themselves at the men that they want because men have so many options. So I can see and understand some of these women feeling desperate because that's what they think they're facing. I'm so glad I don't feel that way. I have no problem with being I love you and I want to be with you and whatever all that's necessary. But I'm not even about to ask you for your phone number.
Will says quality over quantity.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up.
What about your daughter? Was she ask a man for his hand in marriage?
I heard Coach no. Would you ask somebody to marry you? I heard Coach said no. Nah, Newbie, no. She said she could stay single.
She say that now.
Nah. That's my baby.
She say that now.
Listen.
I can love someone I'm not getting on my.
The right man come along and sweep her off her feet.
He better sweep him. If he a man, he come in, he gonna get on. Look. I don't even have to say he gonna get on his knees. He can stand up there, sit down, however you choose. But he better ask. Ain't no. I wish Newbie would talk about. I feel like I want to marry him. I'm gonna ask him to marry me.
Like I said, if it's the right man, he's gonna do the right things.
But that's not her asking. So no, she not. She said if she have to ask somebody, she gonna stay single.
Right. I'm saying so. The right man will come along and sweep her off her feet. So he's gonna do the right thing.
Oh yeah, she gone. She talking about deuces.
Exactly.
We already know that. Now that I know. But her asking somebody? Nah. We only ask for help.
Is she going to work this time of night? What time she get off?
No, she's not gonna be that long. Where'd she go? She moving stuff like her own personal work. She's not going to work on the clock. Yeah, life never ends. Always something to do. It started raining, so we had to wait for the rain to stop.
This video is called Bible cussing. So it's what we as humans deem cursing or cussing to be, and what Bible considers cussing to be. I guess that's what it's about. I don't remember because I've had this video for so long and I just haven't shown it. But let me get it out of my storage and show it.
So-called Christians do not believe in the Bible.
What do you think about cussing?
Cussing?
Yeah.
Because in the scripture says, do not curse your neighbor. Now, cursing isn't like F this, F that, because an F word here can mean something in a different language, right? It's your intent on how you're using it. I have to change now because God put me in a place for me to be speaking.
Right. Can I tell you one story? So you know the moment where Peter denies Jesus 3 times, right?
Before
and
the rooster crows,
yeah. And 3 times people come up to him, do you know Jesus? You were just with him. I saw you with him. You're a Jew, like you have to be with him. And he says 3 times, no, I don't know him. No, I don't know him. The 3rd time it says that Peter curses and says, I do not know this man. So in the moment where he was trying to separate himself from Jesus and no longer identify as a follower of Jesus, he cursed. He used some sort of foul language. And that's what really got me in saying, when I do use foul language, as annoying as it is, when I do, I'm separating myself from the character of Jesus.
Right. So these Christians, not being biblically literate, they're taking this verse and saying that Peter hauled cuss words at the people that accused him. Now let's read it. Matthew chapter 26 and verse 74. It says, Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. Now let's go to a couple of different translations to help us with this. The New Living Translation. Peter swore, a curse on me if I'm lying. I don't know the man. And immediately the rooster crowed. English Standard Version. Then he began to invoke a curse on himself and to swear, I do not know the man. And immediately the rooster crowed. So what is the Bible actually telling us? Just like black people, when they get put under pressure by an accusation, whether they did it or not, a lot of times, and I know I said black people, but a lot of people do this, right? Oh, my mama, if I'm lying, God, strike me down right now. That's what he was doing. You understand? That's what he did in that moment. And this is what he violated. Matthew chapter 5, verse 34. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. Meaning, do not say, God, strike me down right now, or on God. Don't do that. Verse 37. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. So that's the cursing and swearing that the Bible is talking about, not a French word.
Some napkins, clean them off. Put the gloves on. You want Tony, you know, cursing.
Or she said cussing, but cursing.
Is the negative anything spoke in a negative connotation.
Exactly.
I tell my kids that all the time. Any word can be a cuss word. I'm not a Christian.
We'll say it's not a Christian. Well, based on biblical definition, a Christian just means a follower of Christ.
And then we would have to go and say, well, then, no, that's something different. We're not going to do that tonight. When people sit here and they start trying to, and they're analyzing things, today, like the Grand Rising, I'm at a point today with it doesn't even matter. Words are symbols used to bridge the gap of understanding so that we can all just communicate with each other.
Right.
And as long as we understand what we each of us talking about, Grand Rising, good morning, hello, peace, hotep, assalamu alaikum, they all the same.
True. That's true. So I understand what she was trying to say, because she was thinking cussing as in cursing, as in the street term cursing.
Profanity.
Profanity, correct. But I don't think it was that. I think it was, like you said, he said something, a negative connotation towards the situation or towards the person.
Yeah, I understood that's what she was saying, and that's where, like, we were looking in the dictionary, and even like the dictionary, the meanings have changed for some words, and so the generation as it's changed, some of these words aren't even like. Some words aren't like damn. They don't even know that to be a barrier for water.
What is it?
Damn.
Right.
Some is water. They don't know that to have anything to do with water. It's the ignorance. We are really like getting just to be so. I don't want to call people stupid because it's not that they're stupid.
Because they're ignorant of the facts.
Right. It's not that they're stupid. It's because they weren't taught it.
Correct.
And so you can't hold them accountable for not knowing stuff that's been miseducated.
And that's what that was me and Legacy used to always often say, is when it comes to this thing called religion, Christianity, serving God, not serving God, how to, how not to, what's allowed, what's not allowed. Legacy had brought up a very interesting concept. He said, what if the biggest myth or the biggest trick was that Satan had for the people of the world is to worship this biblical Jesus, which don't exist. What if there's a myth of Satan, and now the world believes it, and we've been following it for so many years, it became biblical, it became law, and for all these years we've been following the wrong thing.
I believe it.
I was like, damn, that was kind of deep.
That thought never crossed your mind?
Yes, it definitely has. I see. I don't even remember when we had Will on the show, the minister.
Mm-hmm.
And Will was he was one who wrote the book called The Handbook.
Okay.
A quick conversation guide to what the Bible does and does not say about homosexuality. And when he came on the show and I bought and ordered his book, I found the book and him to be so intriguing that I've been following him. And I was like, So that inspired me to go write my book.
Okay.
God loves us. I'm sorry, God made us and loves us. So hopefully my book will bring some inspiration and hope to people. Some answers. I want to be on somebody's talk show.
What do you call this?
I don't want us to interview me. We interview each other every week. I meant like, a bigger platform.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
To reach the masses. And definitely what I want to do is maybe like find all the LGBT groups on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and post it in those groups.
Mm-hmm. I told Newbie the other day I wanted to be on someone's talk show about nutrition because there's so much happening and people are being caught in the trend, and now they're getting caught with this trend. And I don't like seeing the people I love, like, finally people are eating vegetables. You finally get them to say, I'm going to make a smoothie or I'm going to try something different. And then what they're choosing to try is a trick.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. When we were speaking like the miseducation, it's more than just even the Bible. It's like the generation to come is so intelligent, but the things that they are knowledgeable about there is it's a whole different way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes to what this new, like, what the new world is going to be. What we're transitioning. We're going into new phases, and just
Right
to sit and watch it to see, it's like, whoa. But some things aren't going to fade out. We all still need to eat. I used to give people vegetarian food and they wouldn't know it. For real.
It's all in the seasoning.
My daughter turns 25 today. I mean this year. And she had a birthday party and we had a pool party. I think when she was in elementary school I think it was might have been 3rd grade. And I told her, so you can invite all the kids in your class. So this one kid came over and she just knew being ate different, so she couldn't eat what we had.
Okay.
So her mom was like, I know y'all had all that food there. She better eat something. So I said to her, I have some spaghetti. Would you like some spaghetti? Now, I didn't tell her it was made different. I just told her the name. So she knows spaghetti and spaghetti. She said, okay, I'll have some spaghetti. She tore that spaghetti up. Newbie bust out laughing and said, you just ate eggplant and mushroom.
Okay.
She tore that spaghetti up. I said it was no meat in there.
She didn't know no difference.
No, not one bit.
Yeah, it's all in the perception and the seasoning. You know, I remember I used to not like oxtails. Or I thought I didn't like oxtails. And the very first time I ate oxtails was this white chick, this wigger. She dated black men, so she was a white sister. She made some oxtails, and she's called me Tigger. She just called me Tigger Boo. I said, Tigger Boo, you want some you want dinner? That's what she said. And she knew I didn't like oxtails. I said, what'd you make? She said, you said stew beef? I think she said stew beef, some rice, gravy, some vegetables, cornbread. I said, sure, I have a bowl. So she made me some. Boom. I ate it. Loved it. Oh my God, it was so good. Then she said, you want some more? There's enough for a second. I said, if you don't mind, I said, yeah, I'll take a little bit more. So she gave me a round 2. I'm going to just fucking it up. Her mother-in-law, her husband's mother, comes into the kitchen. Hey, Tony. I said, hey, how you doing? Hi, Miss Skylark, how you doing? Well, I'm great. So, also, you like Renee's oxtail, huh? I said, what? The dinner. You like Renee's oxtails? Now, Renee was sitting over at the stove, like stirring up the pots and stuff, and she's kind of stopped and paused because she knew the secret was now out. So Renee paused. I looked over at Renee, and I could see from behind, Renee had this look on her face like,
she ain't do it.
So, but I could see her from behind with that look, So I kind of looked over at Renee, and I'm waiting for her to turn around and give me eye contact. I said, what do you mean oxtail? She goes, you didn't know what you was eating? I said, this is stew beef, isn't it? So she looked over at Renee. And Renee turned around at me and says, oh, Tigger Boo, I got a confession. And she told me the truth. That is oxtails. She's like, I know you don't like oxtails, or you say you don't, or claim you don't, but I knew you just never had mine, or you probably never had none at all. So how do you like them? I said, girl, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. I've eaten oxtails ever since.
I was like that with cheesecake with pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't understand who wants cheesecake. I wasn't a cheese person, but I did like cake. I gave my aunt some greens that I grew already cut up. I know she was happy.
Do they like them, Will?
She had to be happy.
Not necessarily.
Already cut too. That mean they clean, ready to go.
Check this video out. This is just a commercial break. Just some information. How to buy cheap property. Oh, hold on, Will. I think he's responded.
I only told them that there was kale in it after they cooked and ate them. Oh, because you gave them greens with kale in it. Gotcha.
Oh, they ate kale, but they didn't eat greens, so he had to fool them with the greens. Will, I don't know if you heard that part of the conversation, but did you know that you eat the leaves from the broccoli plant? Because I was telling Juicy that I'm growing broccoli, and now that I'm growing broccoli, I was like, what to do with the leaves? And I googled it, and yeah, you can actually eat the leaves from the broccoli plant, and eat it just like a lettuce or a stew or smothered. He said he grew it all.
Kale's not the best choice for us to consume.
He said he ate the broccoli leaves too. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just
So
learned yesterday. I just learned
you
yesterday,
just learned yesterday
that you could eat it.
do it. Yeah, I eat them. I eat most all the vegetables I can eat. But so cheesecake. My best friend was pregnant with my niece, and she came up to take care of me because I had surgery, and I was on bed rest for like three months. So she was pregnant and craving cheesecake, and she put crushed pineapples all over it, and she had it in the bowl. I thought it was ice cream, pineapple ice cream, and my greedy, sneaky self went and got some of that cheesecake. And oh my God, I was at Chick-fil-A eating cheesecake, getting whole cheesecakes like every other day. Oh, I love cheesecake from then on. I'm telling you, we moved to Georgia, and I was in Hinesville. I would drive all the way to Savannah, where the closest Chick-fil-A was, just to get me some cheesecake. Couldn't get a slice because ain't no way I'm gonna drive. Guess I get a slice and a whole pie.
Right.
You know who else had a good cheesecake?
Who?
Denny's.
Okay.
But then I couldn't eat no more Denny's. I had to boycott them all. Then I had to just start making my own. Now Newbie makes me the best blueberry cheesecake. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yes, Nubian.
Wow.
Here are some websites that you did not know about to buy government seized property and homes. Realestatesales.gov. Site's going to look like this. Then Google Treasury seized property auctions. Click the first one. Site looks like this. Then Google Federal Drug Seizure Auction. Click the first one. Click Current Asset Sales. Click any of these. Another one is FDIC auction. That's where they auction off banks that were seized by the government. Click the first one. Site looks like this. The government sells a ton of cars too that they auction off. Google GSA auctions and then click on vehicles. You can bid on these. There's literally a ton of them, and I mean a ton. So if you like to buy stuff at a good discount or you want to buy stuff and resell it, always look to the government.
I was just telling my friend about that. She was saying she needed her car. And another place you can go to, your city, the local, they got a little auctioneer with the school board. And you can get computers and printers, desks, all the stuff in the schools. They be getting rid of the pictures, the art, whatever they got.
For real?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that about the school.
Yeah. And so a lot of them computers and stuff is, you know, really good. What does it say? When I was a savage, we bought our enemy's car at a pig auction.
I like how he worded. He was a savage. And ride around in your new car in front of your enemies.
Right.
And they shoot it up.
That's what they do down in Lake Worth.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Boy,
Wow.
growing up down there, and they would always shoot up a car down there.
Here's one called Black History. I don't even know what this video is about. It just says Black History. We'll play it real quick.
Without this black woman's genius, we wouldn't have Zoom, FaceTime, or even internet calls. Her name? Marion Croak. And her impact on technology is everywhere. Born in 1955, Marion Croak always had a passion for fixing things. She joined Bell Labs in the 1980s and started working on a revolutionary idea: how to send voice over the internet instead of phone lines. At AT&T, she led the development of Voice over Internet Protocol, the same technology that powers online calls today. She even created text-to-donate technology, which raised $43 million for Haiti relief in 2010. With over 200 patents, her innovations shaped how we communicate. In 2022, she became one of the first black women inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Imagine life today without internet calls. So why isn't Marion Croak a household name? Drop a comment if you think more people should know her story. Follow for more untold black history, because this journey is just beginning.
Okay. Black history is so amazing. To even now at my age, I'm still baffled, blown away, bewildered, amazed, astonished when I hear some of the things that we as a culture have created, have made, and still making. Like they just said something about this guy. I think he's I want to say in Nigeria. Just came up with a car that's no gas, no electricity, that runs off of radio waves. And he's black, so that's better than the Tesla.
You heard him. And you heard it say it self-charge itself too, right?
Yes, self-charges itself.
Yes. I myself don't. I saw the video today. It wasn't playing the sound, but I remember it before, and I did not remember her. I did not know that about the internet being created by her, the TV too. However, I do know that we, like the computer, the motherboard is from Africa. It's all of this technology is what they play with. Whereas we have toys, G.I. Joe, Legos, they have the stuff that they got to use that they find. So growing up, they were self-taught through nature how to make stuff happen. And I'm not surprised the gifts that we have. that?
She made a fruit smoothie. It's different cherries, berries,
Oh.
blueberries.
We need to really remember, like, get back into tune to who we are as people.
Yes.
We are some powerful beings, and more than just intellectually. Like the skills and the gifts that we have, and that we're able to do, the things we're able to do, is unmatched. And
I think if we, if we, what's it gonna have you regular? Oh yeah, yes it is. It's gonna have me regular. I think if we as black people actually knew all the things that we could get even today just to survive from other black people and not do business with the other people anymore, they will shut down. Because, like for example, shopping. I know there's black grocery stores. There's black holistic health food places. There's black there's a black online store that sells like designer clothing that he makes for his own little, his company, his design that looks just as good as Coach, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Nike, anything like that, even better. So if we, like I said, we knew how to and where to find all of the black products and only shop with our own, the world, the other people, they'd be messed up.
see, that's where I think that's where the real bigger issue lies. We have gotten conditioned to having the materialistic aspect of life. So our need is to be able to attain and have things we don't need.
Right.
And that's where that's where a lot of this argument is coming to play on regulating our money and how we spend what we spend it on, because we're unnecessarily spending and buying. We need to separate. I agree we need to separate. But they're okay. If their concept is we gotta teach y'all how to cook, how to clean, how to farm, they setting you up back you into the slavery system where you're the field and the house. Now if your school system doesn't have the same equal opportunity of access so that you could both be able to intellectually compete, and I'm like saying, I remember going to a school, Cardinal Newman, and considering like going to that school private. They had computers in the classroom for the students to use. Like they had a computer class where everybody had a computer. They had more to offer versus when I was at oh, okay. We can go to Wellington High, and my senior year in my English class, I didn't even have a desk every day because we had so many students. But this is Wellington. where it's still supposed to be a rich environment and community that we're supposed to thrive in because the community has money, but the children who were bused in and going to that school, the funding wasn't there.
Right.
I graduated in 1995. We're in 2025. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is what the children are exposed to. And now that's where that merit system comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about middle class, upper, lower class. It's not about color. It's the socioeconomic status of who can and can't. And if you don't have the knowledge and can, then you can't.
Exactly.
And whoa, these kids, the future, us, our future. There was a lady, I needed change. She had the same amount of gray hair as I had.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to like put everything back and say, hold on, let me start over. With giving me my change. She couldn't count back.
What?
And I was so like, it's unacceptable. Like it's unacceptable. We have to know something. I don't shun anybody. I didn't embarrass her. I didn't make her feel any kind of way. I gave her time to do what she did, and I, helped her out, and I gave her a pointer of this is how you can do, round to the nearest 10. And take away. Like, it's not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't even know that. They don't know it. It's not being taught. No one's telling them.
This is my last video. I didn't know this was. It says Umar religion. I don't even know what the video is about. I think it's Dr. Umar talking about religion.
Well, you talk about him for a moment.
Okay.
And said, religion is what keeps the poor man from killing the rich. Religion is the greatest weapon a colonizer has ever had, especially over African people. Religion does three things that keep us cemented in our underdevelopment and exploitation by outsiders. Religion takes too much money from black people and does not reinvest it in a way that's beneficial systemically. Number two, time. Religion takes too much time from black people that could be better spent building, organizing, and uplifting. And the third, religion brainwashes black people, and I don't care what religion it is. Religion brainwashes black people into thinking their enemies are actually their friends. Religion makes poor people think they're winning when they're not. Religion gives black people this invisible insurance card that says even if you don't solve your own problems, Jesus or Moses or Muhammad or something else from outside your community is going to come and do it for you. If I could snap my fingers, I would let religion disappear. We would be better off as a people without it. But as a Pan-Africanist, as one who believes in freedom of religion, people can worship whatever they want to worship. But having been all over the world, I can tell you, and I've studied religion everywhere, I can tell you that even black people who think they're progressive, there often comes a time where their religion kicks in, takes over from their loyalty to African people and the African freedom struggle, and it's a point by which they cannot struggle anymore.
He said that.
Man, my mic went out and I couldn't hear the last part.
Want me to play it
You want
again?
to play it again? Yeah.
And said, religion is what keeps the poor man from killing the rich. Religion is the greatest weapon a colonizer has ever had, especially over African people. Religion does three things that keep us cemented in our underdevelopment and exploitation by outsiders. Religion takes too much money from black people and does not reinvest it in a way that's beneficial systemically. Number two, time. Religion takes too much time from black people that could be better spent building, organizing, and uplifting. And the third, religion brainwashes black people, and I don't care what religion it is. Religion brainwashes black people into thinking their enemies are actually their friends. Religion makes poor people think they're winning when they're not. Religion gives black people this invisible insurance card that says even if you don't solve your own problems, Jesus or Moses or Muhammad or something else from outside your community is going to come and do it for you. If I could snap my fingers, I would let religion disappear. We would be better off as a people without it. But as a Pan-Africanist, as one who believes in freedom of religion, people can worship whatever they want to worship. But having been all over the world, I can tell you, and I've studied religion everywhere, I can tell you that even black people who think they're progressive, there often comes a time where their religion kicks in, takes over from their loyalty to African people and the African freedom struggle, and it's a point by which they cannot struggle anymore.
Will said that he fully agree, and I too agree with what Dr. Umar just said. If I could snap my finger and religion go away and never ever come in your mind again that it even existed, I'd be fine with that. Because I feel that if everybody just respected each other, treated each other, like babies. You ever seen them 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old little boys? They're black and white, and they love each other like they're brothers because they go to the same school, the same daycare, the same kindergarten. But they think that they're equal because they don't know hate. At that age, they never been taught hate. They never been taught how to dislike. So they see each other as the same. And when they had twin day, they from different households, different race, different nationalities, different colors, everything. They wanted to come to school dressed alike because he said, that's my twin. And they're black and white. But they loved each other like brothers, and they wanted to come to school together and dress alike because it was twin day. So at that age, they may or may not know religion. And guess what? They're living fine. And I think that's
I mean, I agree with you on that. And I'm not for like how he was saying with religion. I would snap because like I'm with him too and disappear. It's based on region. People who are they believe this in this area, they believe this way in this area, and then you have where now the world is, people are moving and shifting and we're being a melting pot. We're living in so many different places that now religion is so spread out. Everything is sprinkled some of everywhere.
True.
I feel that it's all designed to use as a way of controlling people because they don't know who they are. And religion keeps you from knowing exactly who you are. I don't even think it's a matter of we gotta respect. I think we gotta know who we are. Because if we knew exactly who we were, if you knew who you were, I knew who I was, we would be that way to each other. We wouldn't have to respect. It would already be there because respect is warranted. And so, but it's more than just respect. Like, you want people to respect you. I want people to respect me. I was saying this to the kids yesterday. I'm not a goody two-shoe because I like to smoke. I drink. I have some alcohol. So there are things that I do to myself, those two in general, that is not the best choice for me to do. But it's something that I still choose to do. I could probably be doing worse. In somebody's eyes, I am doing worse. So I could be doing something better. You follow what I'm saying? So if I'm not going to choose to do my absolute best in every single thing, then me having the expectation that someone else is going to do me different than I would even do me is insane. It is insane. And we that's how we live. We get mad, we fight, we kill. We do so much in this world. And we ain't even treating us like we want people to treat us.
Exactly.
So I think religion needs to be wiped away because it's misleading. The misconceptions of it is not, it's not what people need.
That's true. And then it's so funny how it's so often that here in America they always say, 'cause I've heard Don Allen say it too, and I've heard many pastors say it, and this thing that kind of it irks my nerves when they say this stuff. Well, like the day before, like say Saturday, they'll well, I gotta go fast and pray and consecrate and blah blah blah, and so I can hear from God to get a message for tomorrow. First of all, you still gonna get up in that pulpit and preach what you feel,
Right.
how you think, and what's on your heart. And I've seen it so many times. I've been in a church service where the pastor started out preaching one thing, and then somebody came into the building, he saw them, and because of whatever hatred he had toward that person, all of a sudden the message changed completely. And I've seen it.
Not allowing God to use you. But see, that's the part where that question that you say you and Legacy were having. So at that point, see, the devil is a child of God. And so the devil is made in God's image just as well. And
God
so
gave him dominion to rule the earth.
so I see it as the opposition. The devil is the opposition.
He's the opposition, right?
Anything that, but not like a opposition. Anything that opposes the good. And the good is something that makes you that doesn't cause harm, hurt, or anything to someone.
And to me, that's common sense. I don't have to go to a building and have a man in the pulpit teaching me what good is. Good is something that should be common sense. Like you said, treat me how I want to. I'm gonna treat you how I want to be treated.
Treat me right. Treat me good.
I'm gonna respect you, and then you respect me, and we have no problem. Do I need to go to a church or a building that we call a synagogue for you to tell me what good is?
Right. No, you don't. What's she doing?
I think going to that building every week, like you said, that's a misconception, because all the things you're doing is, like you said, giving away your money, wasting time.
Whew. Being brainwashed. But my mom and I, we had to talk about it years ago. And some people need that guidance. The devil is just a made up as the church is. Yes, but some people need that structure. They don't have the power to have the self-discipline needed. So church is what gives them that governance.
Right.
So I'm all for people receiving what they need.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm all for people getting what they need. Because some people, like, when I think about all these different choices that we are faced with just as adults and the children, like, these people, like, I grew up in the church and they still having a hard time.
And that might be the problem.
Well, yeah, when the church is hurting them. It's a problem.
Wow.
So that's why I say it's so much going on that, what does it say?
Imaginary friends and enemies.
Yeah. Like that movie where I was telling you, the invention of a lie. Did you ever go look at it?
It's on Netflix.
I think so. I mean, I watched it years ago on TV.
What is it called? The Invitation of the Lie?
The invention of a lie.
The invention of it. Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Well done.
Look, this person right here, that's from Nigeria.
Hi, how are you?
From Bigo. Well, I don't have anything else, Juicy Cakes.
Nothing else. We had a lot. We had a wonderful show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We held it down.
I'm glad for it. It's Tuesday. I missed you.
Yeah, I was making them coins.
I said, see, I'm gonna have to learn how to use StreamYard so I can just get on and do it, because I be setting this time aside and then I be sitting there like, oh, what am I gonna do?
Hang out with your bestie next to you.
Ooh, I went to sleep. We both went to sleep. Tuesday, yes. We went to sleep. Man, these long days. Yeah. Soon and very soon. Oh, I can't see. So you can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday on the ATL show. You can check me out on Facebook at Miss Juicy, on Instagram, Miss Beautiful. One of these days I'm going to get back to TikTok. Oh, and we got to change that, Tony. We can't have healing. I'm not healing nobody. I offer wellness and nutrition, and I share with my secrets and things that I do for me. But God is the one and only healer that I know. And maybe the God in each and every one of us can do something for us. But me, I don't heal nobody. I just talk to you and give you the guiding light. That's all. So if you have any questions, you want any nutritional advice, anything you need, hit me up. There's my email. And my website is www.enliventoyou.com. And so, now that we've done me, you all, I'm going to try to act like I'm a legacy and bring out Tony. He is not a pain in our side. He is a man that keeps us here. And we are so thankful and blessed for Tony to be here. And thank you for showing up, Tony. Thank you for finding these videos, having the conversations that we have. I don't even know what we're going to talk about till Tony come on, and he keep us going. He talking about we're going to be on the show for what, 30 minutes? It's been 2 hours.
Yes.
Told you, won't he do it? So the man of the hour, the 2 hours, we have my brother from another, Tony.
Yes, yes. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. You can find me on all social media, all platforms on The Anthony Brown or The Anthony Brown Show. You can also find me on Bigo under The Anthony Brown Show. Follow my Facebook page, Anthony the Writer. Words that I live by, and so should you. You just got to grind until you shine. If you have any show ideas, comments, concerns, good, bad, ugly, different, things you like, dislike, or whatever, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You could text me or email me at 561-768-3710. I'd greatly appreciate it. And my sister and my brother, Legacy and Tiama, they couldn't be with us this evening for whatever reasons. Perhaps they got tied up with work, their kids, life be lifing. But nevertheless, they'll be back with you on Tuesday, and come join us on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, we'll be back here with another show, another episode, some new topics. Like I said, if you have any topic ideas that you want to share with us, definitely hit one of us up in our inboxes and let us know, and we will be glad to post it here on the air. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. In the words of my brother from another, Mr. Legacy the Great, give it to him, Juicy. What will Legacy say at this point?
ATL ho.